Hey guys, what an incredible day here in early May to be out in the Idaho countryside. Things are greening up so fast. Spring is arriving, the renewal of so many things. It's amazing. Blessing, beautiful day today, 65 degrees. Anyway, if you look at world politics, and this would pertain to the last several decades, and it actually goes way back beyond that, but world politics have always been driven by religion. And now, leading up to 1948, and certainly since then, we have the modern day geopolitical nation of Israel that is the epicenter, the nucleus of all world politics. And when I say all, I mean darn near all. If you see an event going on somewhere in the world and you'd say, that has no connection to the nation of Israel, I'll bet if you dig a little deeper, a lot of times you'll find out that it does. I'm not saying every single thing does, but certainly all the significant events, the world, the flow of money in the world, which is politics, is all tied to the modern day geopolitical nation of Israel that was formalized in 1948, but existed in many ways before that through the Rothschilds, England, and different things like that. But here's where I'm going with this, guys. These people that have run the politics and the money of the world for centuries, they are totally godless people. They have zero knowledge of the one truth of Jesus Christ. But they aren't stupid. They have been masters at using Jesus as a never-ending flashpoint to keep the world the way it is, which is total chaos, all looking to the future. It's been masterful. It's the grandest deception of all time. And they play a long game, right? For centuries they've had this narrative of, hey, if we can keep pushing denominational religions, we can keep things divided. People will think they belong to the right denomination and so doesn't, and I'm better than them and they're worse than me. If we can keep people believing that everything hinges on a second coming of Christ physically, we can leverage that to the tune of what's more than trillions, quadzillions, I don't even know, of dollars. These people know they can use the false things that people will believe in around Jesus to manipulate them like crazy. And that's the world we live in, guys. That's the world we've lived in for centuries. It's reached a fever pitch in the last several decades with the grandest deception of all time, which is the modern day geopolitical nation of Israel since the late 40s. But it's all set up to divide. It's all set up to control money, the flow of money worldwide, and all the narratives worldwide. And I remember as a kid in the 70s, watching the news on TV and listening to my grandparents and my parents. And I can see it. I can see it in my mind. I can see those newscasts where it would show a bomb going off in Israel or somewhere near there. And here I am 55 years later, and nothing's changed. And there's a reason for that, guys. This is what the world elite, the people who control the politics, want. The whole idea behind setting up the nation of Israel was to have a never-ending money laundering scenario. All in the word of the fault. It's a false, but all in the name of Jesus, all in the name of a second coming, all in the name of Israel still being chosen people, which is a lie. So, it's an amazing awakening when you recognize these lies. You see right through it all. You can go back to all these events in your lifetime and beyond, way back, the world wars, and you can see how it's all a big lie to control the world, to control the physical world, the flow of money, the narrative, the people, the societies. Tinfoil hat, conspiracy, well, you call me whatever you want. It's super obvious once the veil of that lie has been lifted off of you and you see what's really going on. And how, think of the abomination this is to Jesus, for him to be used as the deception. And think of the price those people will pay. They already are paying it in real time. But all right, guys, we'll wrap this up. We'll continue to have this conversation.